frozen in fear. In the heart of winter, the small town of Frostbrook nestled deep within a frozen forest. The townspeople were used to the bone-chilling cold and the eerie stillness that accompanied the snow-covered landscape. But this winter was different. An unshakable sense of dread had settled over Frostbrook, freezing every soul in its path. It all began on a frigid evening when a group of friends decided to venture into the woods for a night of daring exploration. Among them was Emily, a fearless young woman with a penchant for adventure. She led the group, her flashlight cutting through the darkness as they navigated the dense thicket of trees. As the night deepened, so did the cold. The temperature dropped to an unnatural level, and an unsettling silence enveloped the woods. The crunch of snow beneath their boots seemed deafening in the absence of any other sound. Emily's breath hung in the air like a ghostly mist. They stumbled upon an ancient clearing, its center dominated by an ominous stone well. Moonlight cast an eerie glow on the frozen structure, making it seem like a gateway to another world. Despite the unsettling feeling that crept over them, Emily's curiosity got the better of her, and she approached the well. Peering down into its depths, she felt an overwhelming sense of unease. Her friends called out to her, urging her to step away, but her feet felt rooted to the spot. A faint whisper seemed to rise from the depths of the well, a chilling voice that slithered through the air like a winter wind. As the voice grew louder, Emily's fear deepened. She could feel her heart racing, her limbs growing numb from a cold that seemed to emanate from the very core of her being. It was as if the well was drawing the warmth from her soul, leaving her frozen in terror. Her friends tried to pull her away, but their efforts were in vain. One by one, they too succumbed to the well's sinister influence. Their faces contorted in fear, their bodies stiffened as though turned to ice sculptures. The clearing became a tableau of horror, a frozen monument to the well's malevolent power. Days later, search parties combed the woods for the missing group. The townspeople could sense the darkness that had befallen their beloved forest. The air was heavy with the knowledge that something ancient and evil had awoken. No trace of the group was ever found. The clearing with the sinister well seemed to vanish, as if it had never existed. But the fear remained, etched into the memories of the townspeople. They spoke in hushed tones of the frozen figures and the haunting whispers that still echoed in their nightmares. From that winter on, Frostbrook became a town haunted by its own fear. The cold took on a new meaning, a reminder of the chilling horror that could grip a soul and leave it frozen in perpetual terror. And even on the warmest days, the memory of that fateful night cast a shadow that could never be melted away.